The only thing I would say about him is, it might be time to retire because and find something else to do. I do believe in term limits. But when you've been in office that long, the question is, and I'm saying he always worked for Texas. He is big for Texas. The thing is, like, okay, are you still for Texas? Or are you still doing it for somebody else? Remember, politicians take money from special interest groups, and that money is a lot. And so you start worrying about their interests more sometimes than about the people, and that's just my take on it. Um, the other one is Ken Paxton. Ken Paxton brings a lot of baggage to the table. It was a few years ago he was impeached in the Texas legislature and was saved by Dan Patrick and Texas politicians, Texas Republicans. Um, he was involved with a cheating scandal on his wife, getting his mistress a job with the guy he was accused of taking bribes from. And then he just lost the bid to keep his divorce from becoming public while he runs for Senate. Um, and the question Texas has to ask itself is, do you want somebody to be your senator who brings all this baggage? And the baggage is not even 5 years old. All this is recent baggage to the office. Um, and sometimes you have to wonder if Ken Paxton do things as political stunts to get his name out there. Remember, you sued some other states for Donald Trump that had nothing to do with Texas, nothing to do with Texas at all. And then you're in the process of you want to control how Houston and Dallas handle their elections. So and but that and to me it looks like a straight power grab. But I'm gonna say this: Texas has its own political ecosystem that navigating it can be a challenge. The third candidate is Wesley Hunt. Wesley Hunt graduated from West Point, got promoted as a captain. He is the representative for the 38th Congressional District of Texas. Um, and he is married to a Caucasian woman, which it shouldn't make a difference, but unfortunately in Texas, it does. Uh, the thing is, he appears to be a decent guy, but I'm gonna be honest with you, being a minority, getting elected in Texas is a hard hill to climb. It really is. You got South Texas and West Texas like 90% Hispanic. Hispanics don't tend to care for Black Americans. And a lot of that has to do with you don't know Black Americans. You never had a dialogue with them. What you know is mainly the stereotypes. And because you only see the stereotypes that everybody see, you think you know them when you don't. You don't know what drives them, what goes. Each Black American is different, have their own agenda and goals and things they want to accomplish. Just like every Hispanic American, every Hispanic does. Um, and because we don't have that dialogue was never established, there's no understanding between them. Um, remember, Colin Allred um, wanted to run for Senate and stuff like that. He's in the same boat. He's an African American man with name recognition, married to a Caucasian girl. Wesley Hunt don't have name recognition. John Carwin has name recognition. Ken Paxton has name recognition. That makes a difference when you're running for a nationwide election, a statewide election, not in a small district for the whole state. Do people recognize your name? The other issue is, and this is saying during these primaries, even the elections in Texas, the real winners are the people getting paid for them to advertise. That means the radio stations, the newspapers, the online marketers, because advertising runs into the millions and millions of dollars, especially in the major markets: Houston, Dallas, Austin. You know, the urban areas you reach, and even the small areas where you reach them by radio. Because you have to remember, most of them is on TV or radio, and then you have like the local news stations, like someplace like Sinclair. They make a killing in this, and I don't even know how many stations they own in Texas at all. I have no clue. Um, but the Republican primary is in a few months. And the thing that the people voting primary have to ask for is this: no matter who runs, who they pick for the candidate, they have a fight on their hand. Like I said, the Democrats got two good candidates: Jasmine Crockett and James Tellerico. Both of them gonna put up a fight. But then the Republicans also has to deal with the fact is the economy is tanking. People aren't happy. People lose their health care. And you have a history of they don't think Donald Trump numbers is underwater. And while you could say he's not on the ballot, actually he is on the ballot. Farmers have got screwed badly. The economy is going down. The stuff he says he's gonna fix, he hasn't fixed, and you worried about a ballroom. You gave $40 billion to Argentina. The only people who's getting money from your foreign bill are the big agribusiness. Well, farmers had to sit there and file for bankruptcy. So all these things gonna be on the table. And when you look at it, the other side of this is the Republicans gotta sit there and say, what have I got accomplished this year? But those are the candidates for Republican senator. Um, as I said, that's what all three of them are. A little bit of history, who's running, what they bring to the table. John Cohen can make a deal. Ken Paxton brings a lot of baggage, and Wesley Hunt, while he has been in Congress, we don't. I don't believe he had completed any bills or wrote any bills for Congress at all. I really can't say what he got done or what he accomplished in Congress. Because right now, to me at least, it don't look like he got anything accomplished. But those are the candidates for Republicans. So I covered the Democrats and I covered the Republican candidates for running for Congress. Next one I'll probably cover is why this is gonna be a fight for Texas. Okay, but thank you. Like I say, I'm also on Substack under Douglas Gregory. So you can read my articles. If you have any questions, you can always email me at douglasspeaks@outlook.com. Thank you.